Well, I guess the thing is that we were looking for a really original location that hadn't necessarily been seen anywhere else, and also trying to find somewhere that was sort of, if you want, culturally transparent, that universally would travel. And when we found this amazing location, we just thought this is perfect. It's got a fabulously distinctive look, and yet you couldn't quite say it's England or Ireland or France or Italy. So it's having that sort of universality that I think is really important for a sort of global franchise like this. Well, there will be 10 episodes in the first season of The Lodge. So the music has been overseen by head of music at Disney, Stephen Vincent, and I have to say that the moment I heard the first track, I was just bowled over. I mean, they're not just extraordinary; they're just amazing. They're the mere moment you hear it, you just think, I really want to start tapping, dancing, whatever. And fantastic songs, an extraordinary range of songs as well. Beautifully timed for the characters. It's really nice to hear something that's got that really extraordinary dynamic range, that full production. When you hear that song, you think, wow, that sounds like a hit. And it's not just like one hit, it's like three, four, or five. All of these songs you can imagine being taken forwards, playing out in the charts. They're really terrific. So we have two sorts of music videos within the show. We have some music videos which very much come out of the narrative. So they're musical moments where we might start with a character, the music might be real, it might just be sort of playing on the radio, and from that the story will grow, and we might be following that character. And as it grows, and as the music grows, it builds, and we might come into some singing. But we're very much sort of telling a story, like for the moment that Skye decides that she's going to do something about confront her dad about taking over the lodge, and something that starts as quite a small number, it ends in a kind of big full number with everybody there and the resolution of the fact that they're not going to sell the lodge. These are pieces that come very much out of the narrative of the whole story. What we also have, which is going to be fantastic, and we're really looking forward to doing this, are three big music video pieces, which we're going to do. So we're going to take three of those songs and we're going to turn them into extraordinary music videos. Now, these won't be necessarily tied into the narrative. They will be character-based. All our characters will be in them, but they're being done by Max and Dania, who've done stacks and stacks of very high-end pop videos, and they're going to be very fresh and very distinctive. And we're really looking forward to having that distinction. We're going to use those for our digital content, and we're going to use those, I believe, to be able to take forward and have a sort of pre-launch. We're going to give you a little tease of some of the stuff that's going to come. So we've been employing a casting agent for a long time. We've seen over 1,000 young people for these roles. And the answer to the question about how does Disney find young talent, the fact is it just puts the time and the effort into finding young talent. Because although everyone likes to think that there's someone on YouTube or somewhere else who's immediately the next star of tomorrow, the truth is there just aren't. And actually, if you really want to find good people, you have to put a lot of time and effort into doing that. So we've been at this now for 6 or 7 months. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of people, and we've gone back. And if you ask the cast, you'll find out that they came back not for one audition or two auditions, but sometimes 4 or 5 times because we need them to sing, and we need them to dance, and we need them to act, and we need them to look fantastic. So the truth of that is it's time spent in seeking out people. It's open auditions, it's putting it all out, it's making sure that we really have scoured the country. And our casting agents and us, we have absolutely done that. And that is why we have a fantastic cast. And what makes this different? The scale of the show, really. I mean, you've got music, we've got kayaking, we've got mountain biking. There are so many things that our young cast are doing. And also, I think the freshness of the locations, we're out and about, you've got these extraordinary landscapes. It's a very ambitious piece. It's going to look fabulous. And I think it's going to look like anything else that Disney have made in the UK, definitely.